Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your boy Yusuf back with another video. This one's a live one. Just want to share with you one virtue that we all need. One virtue that we all need. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me not waste any time. Let me not waste any time. Let me not waste any time. Some of you know me, well, not yet successful. Those who don't know me, as you have heard, I'm not yet successful. Still trying to figure things out, and I'm still trying to push, still trying to make things work in my life. So maybe if you're wondering why I am sharing this with you, or why you should listen to this, it's because, well, there are those mistakes that we tend to make in life, those lessons that we need, and some of them, someone will just come to you and tell them to you. In this life that we're living of social media, you will need someone to actually push you. Henceforth, even though I'm not yet successful, I'm here to remind you, because that's the most important thing that's needed. We need to remind each other of the things that we have to do in order for us to attain that success that we want. Not yet successful. So here goes this important thing that I want to share with you. The importance of baby steps. The importance of baby steps. What are those baby steps? Those baby steps are steps that you take one at a time, slow but sure. Have you ever seen a baby after they are born, without crawling, without doing anything, they just start running out of nowhere? Nah, it doesn't seem like that. It's not the way it is. Babies actually start from crawling. After they crawl, they start standing up. Now when they stand up, they try to take a step, and then when they take that step, when they are used, that's when now they start to walk. After they walk, they run. We were all in that position at some point, whether you like it or yes, you were at that point, and I was at that point as well. Baby steps. So let's put in mind this thought of climbing a ladder. In order for you to reach the rooftop, you will need a ladder for you to climb. So as a baby, well, you get that ladder, and they are steps that are going to lead you to make that step that you want in order for you to reach at the top. So it's one step at a time. I, in my life, have never seen someone climbing a ladder all the way, skipping all those steps that are in the middle, just going straight to the top. No matter what, you will have to take one step at a time. You get scared. What if you fall from there? So you have to take one step at a time to make sure that everything is stable. That's how things are in life. You need to take one step at a time. I personally, I'm not an expert in that. I admit I'm not an expert in that. I hate being patient. I hate taking those baby steps. But I have figured out that they are important in order for me to achieve that success that I want in life. Without further ado, let me share with you 3 important things that you have to put in mind as you are taking those baby steps. The things that will help you actually to attain this virtue of taking those baby steps. So, 1, that's patience. No matter what, for you to take those baby steps, you will need patience. I hate that as well. I hate it. But it's the most important thing that you have, a virtue that you need to have for you to attain that success that you want. Patience. 2, loving the process. This one is a bit tough, but you just have to love the process. How do you love it? Well, no one likes being where they are. If you are not at a state where you like financially being at, you don't love it. But you have to train yourself to love it, because if you don't love it, you are going to find it hard to take those baby steps, because along the way in those baby steps you need to actually look for the things that make you happy. J. Cole once said, it's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Think about that. Beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. So meaning, when you are in that struggle, that's where you find the most beauty. Henceforth, you have to love the process. The last thing is no shortcuts. This one is going to sound a little bit off, but hey, that's the most important thing. You need to understand that shortcuts are not going to take you anywhere. All of a sudden, things happen. Doesn't happen like that. And things that happen like that, mostly they fall. It took a lot of years for the Great Wall of China to be built. It took years for the Eiffel Tower in Paris to be built. Years, not days, not a year, not months, but actually years. And why did it take so many years for them to build those things? Those great things that are still standing, even now, years from now, they'll still be there. What made them to make them so strong, build them so strong? Because of one virtue. They understood that no shortcuts. If you take shortcuts, then actually that thing might fall. If they took shortcuts, they wanted to make that thing happen no matter what. They would have been, all those things would have been down by now. So you have to understand that then there is no shortcut as you are trying to take all those steps, those baby steps that you want in order for you to attain that success that you want. Those are the three important things that you need. One, you need patience. Two, you need to love the process. And three, you need to understand that there is no shortcut. Betting, guys, won't take you anywhere. It's a shortcut. You're trying to look for a shortcut into success. You know, I've seen people arguing, talking about no, nikakapoche nongo ka 500 nizawina ko something a sensible amount. Maybe they say 5 pin, 10 pin. It even reaches to that extent. Looking for shortcuts, and what happens? That success doesn't last. You will have that money, of course, it will be there for a certain period of time, but it won't last. What lasts is the thing that you build brick by brick by taking those baby steps, step by step. For you to reach at the top, you need to take those important steps that are there. You don't just go to the top all the way from down to the top. No, it's from the bottom. You take a step, you learn, you love the process, you be patient, you take another step just like that, because a foundation is built with those three things. A foundation is going to be built if you practice those three things. That's the most important thing. So baby steps are important. Let's not run away from that. You need to understand. In fact, you need to save this video for a later time, because you will have to remind yourself the importance of taking those baby steps. Even myself, I will save this video